Gentlemen of BPC United, welcome to week 3. After 2 weeks, we have only 2 unbeaten teams remaining, and that is Luke, It's John, and Kamara's Cup Hurts. And at the other end of that table, sitting at 0-2, we have Turd Ferguson and Team Anguish. I'd like to give special recognition to Team Anguish, who has scored a league low 167 combined points and has given away a league high 289 points. So after 2 weeks, Team Anguish has both the league's worst offense and the league's worst defense. So please join me in congratulating him on quite the achievement. Team Anguish. Now before we move on, I want to give a quick recap on the winners and losers from week 2.
Loser. 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 Loser.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
All right, let's get down to business. Our first matchup this week is between Mahomies and me and Tua legit to quit. It is projected to be a close one. Quarterback play will be an important factor. Tua was ruled out this week after going down in the first quarter against the Bills, and Patrick Mahomes is looking as sharp as always and putting up big numbers for Mahomies and me. We'll keep an eye out on who's going to replace Tua and his face-off against Mahomes. However, the real wild cards in this matchup, I think, are Tyreek Hill and Davante Adams, with Adams getting off to a slow start in week 1 and Hill having a disappointing week 2. My X factor, however, is Davante Adams, and I predict that the improving play of Aaron Rodgers will contribute to a big Sunday night for Adams and ultimately a victory for Tua legit to quit. Up next, MCAS and Deontay's Inferno, 2 teams sitting at 1-1. Clearly, after 2 weeks, the man to watch here is Kyler Murray. He's had a total of 66 fantasy points. That is 15 more points than the combined total of MCAS' starting running backs Ezekiel Elliott and Joe Mixon. On the other side, we have Aaron Jones, who's coming off a monster second week, and he'll need more magic if Deontay's Inferno is going to leave week 3 with a win. My X factor here is Kyler Murray, and I think that means a win for MCAS. Moving on to our third matchup, we have Luke, It's John, and Team Ian. Team Ian losing in heartbreaking fashion to MCAS last week. And this week isn't going to be any easier as he faces the unbeaten Luke, It's John, and the perennially in form Tom Brady. My X factor in this one will be the ground game, and more specifically the underwhelming performance of Luke, It's John's running backs. I think this one is as close as it's predicted to be, but I see Team Ian pulling off the victory and handing Luke, It's John his first loss of the season. Up next, a battle between Turd Ferguson and CD's Nuts, 2 struggling teams looking to turn a few things around. Well, let's add a little BPC excitement to this one and make it week 3's match of the week.
The land of make-believe.
With both teams contending with some potential injury issues, especially in the running back department, they'll be looking for some big points from the passing game. Stafford looks re-energized in LA, and Josh Allen hasn't been playing up to his potential in the first 2 weeks. But my X factor in this matchup isn't who's throwing the passes, but who's catching them. And CeeDee Lamb has established himself as the wide receiver 1 in Dallas and is poised, I think, for a big game against a pretty weak Eagles secondary. CD is likely to be more of a wolf than Lamb in week 3 and will lead CD's Nets to a victory and leave Turd Ferguson still searching for their first win. Our 5th matchup of the week, we'll see Kamara's Cup Hurts facing off against Poppin and T-Boner. Kamara's Cup Hurts is off to a fantastic start this year, led by Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, and Jalen Hurts. Poppin and T-Boner is going to need a big day from a couple of Tampa Bay pass catchers to compete, but unfortunately, I think we'll see Gronk cooling off a little this week, leaving the door open for Kamara's Cup Hurts to make his way out of week 3 with another win and an untarnished record. The week's final matchup is between Looking Through the Science and Team Anguish. The combination of Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey would be tough for anyone to beat, but Team Anguish isn't anyone. They're worse than anyone. I hate to kick a man while he's down, but I'm sorry to say that I don't believe Team Anguish stands much of a chance in finding their first win this week. My X factor in this one is points. Team Anguish will continue to score very few of them and find themselves at 0-3. I take no pleasure in delivering that message. I'm sorry, Team Anguish. And that's it, folks. My picks for week 3. Head to bpcunited.com and submit your votes for match of the week. Good luck, everyone.